As his clientele, Richard Hawkins and the Super Sparks brothers. Vermongo is very successful in the MPWF, but Taylor Andrews looks to knock him down a peg in this matchup. And here we go, Vermongo, Taylor Andrews. And Taylor Andrews telling Vermongo to come here and, oh, look at that. Vermongo falling over, and look at him laughing his ass off now. And Taylor Andrews punching him right in the face. Vermongo believes that Taylor Andrews is a joke and he has no business being in an MPWF ring. Taylor Andrews won a contest and he had his first match a couple weeks back on MPWF War. That was his first ever professional wrestling matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, quite frankly, I think the kid is impressive. I think he's extremely athletic. I mean, in due time he will bulk up, he will get bigger. But, oh, Vermongo right there with an elbow to the forehead. Vermongo, former MPWF champion. Like we mentioned before, he's a legend of this business. He is taking control of the MPWF. He's been its chairman, its general manager. I mean, Vermongo has seen every side of the MPWF, and now he's leading 3 new superstars into down terrible roads, and that was a beautiful German suplex there. I mean, Richard Hawkins, a legit one, is currently getting a makeover before his Hell in a Cell match. Who the hell gets a makeover before a Hell in a Cell matchup? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. But here's Taylor Andrews trying to fight back here. And oh, Vermongo able to block that shot. Now Vermongo, oh never mind, Taylor Andrews able to slap that hand away. Taylor Andrews now throwing Vermongo to the outside of the ring, but Vermongo hangs on. And Taylor Andrews throwing him right into the barricade. And now Andrews off on the top rope here. So we've seen Taylor Andrews go high risk before. He's not afraid of that. Taylor Andrews off the top rope with the spear. Off the top to the outside. Beautiful move by Taylor Andrews. Said it would make wonders. It would mean amazing stuff for Taylor Andrews if he could defeat Vermongo here tonight at Halloween Havoc. If he could pick up the first victory of his career on MPWF CPV. And now Taylor Andrews go for a cover here on Vermongo. Is this it? 1, 2, and oh, Vermongo kicks out. And oh, got shot there. So we haven't seen Vermongo in the ring in a while, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I think the last time Vermongo was in the MPWF ring was probably about MPWF War episode 10 or so. Almost 10 episodes more than that. I mean, that's a long time. I think last time Vermongo was in the ring was with Joey Eagle. If my memory serves correct. Again, if I'm wrong, comment in the section below. Tell DJ Johnny Feelgood off. But here is now for the submission hold here. And look at Vermongo holding onto the ropes here on this kid. Now this isn't necessary at all. But Vermongo taking every advantage, every cheap step he can in this matchup. Just because he can. And there's one fan who believes that this matchup is awesome, and I agree with him. And thank goodness Vermongo didn't decide to hold that full Nelson submission there on Taylor Andrews. Oh, one net breaker there by Vermongo. Dropping this kid down. And now right back to the submission again. Look at Vermongo pulling at both arms, pulling back, stretching the spine and the shoulder blades of Taylor Andrews and holding up on the ropes. He has up to a 5 count before he has to let go, and then he'll be disqualified. And Vermongo now is just toying with Taylor Andrews in the ring. And oh, what a spear there by Mongo. And he misses it. He misses the knee. Taylor Andrews is able to move out of the way, now fights back with a European uppercut. And there's a shoulder block knockdown. And now, oh, what a DDT there by Taylor Andrews. Dropping Vermongo on his head. Now headed to the top rope. Oh, never mind. Taylor Andrews decided not to do that. Taylor Andrews has other ideas. Oh, springboard inside the ring. What a move there by Taylor Andrews. And I said to you before, he is extremely athletic as he goes for the cover. 2, and oh, Vermongo gets the shoulder up. Taylor Andrews now bouncing off the ropes here. And oh, Taylor Andrews going for a German suplex there. And oh, what a German suplex on Vermongo. And oh, a kick to the gut there. And oh, Taylor Andrews, what a knee here. What's this? What's this? Taylor Andrews, what a boot to the face. What a boot to the face of Vermongo. Now go for the cover here. Here it is. 1, 2, and 3. No, Vermongo just got the shoulder up. That was a quick boot there by Taylor Andrews, and I thought this matchup was all said and done. And now Vermongo throwing Taylor Andrews to the outside of the ring. But Andrews holds on. Oh, Mongo missing that first clothesline, but hits the second one. And now Vermongo is now just trying to get a breather. So Vermongo, he's out of shape. I mean, he's definitely not in wrestling condition. Look at what he's wearing right now. Wait, what the hell is this? Wait. Vermongo just back suplex referee Marty McFly. He just back suplex referee Marty McFly. Taylor Andrews still trying to recover here. Vermongo, oh wow, he just cracked this kid in the head with a steel chair. Vermongo, you cheap son of a... My goodness. Vermongo just hit Taylor Andrews in the face with a steel chair after he knocked down the referee. And it's not a disqualification because Marty McFly didn't see it. You gotta be kidding me. And Vermongo now back in control of this matchup. Taylor Andrews was getting things under his wing, under his control, and Vermongo didn't want that to happen at all. And oh, what a shot there by Vermongo. A right hand dropping Taylor Andrews to the mat. And now Russian leg sweep. And Vermongo obviously is in firm control. Taylor Andrews took a shot to the face with the steel chair, and now Vermongo is just toying with him. He's just toying with Taylor Andrews. He won't finish this matchup because he's not that kind of person. He's a douchebag. And he's just sitting there, just driving the elbows right in the trapezius muscle of Taylor Andrews. And now what? Oh, what a chop block there by Vermongo. What a chop block by Vermongo. That's an instant foul in the NFL. And here is the powerbomb. Vermongo. Oh, a powerbomb right in the bottom turnbuckle. A powerbomb in the bottom turnbuckle. And now Vermongo going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Vermongo scores a pinfall victory in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And of course he's proud of himself for that victory. But quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, if Vermongo didn't use that steel chair, I think Taylor Andrews would have won this matchup. That's just my personal opinion. So Vermongo needs to go back to the drawing board and go on a damn treadmill or something. But all the insults in the world I have for Vermongo isn't going to change the fact that he picked up the victory here tonight at MPWF Halloween Havoc. Well, I mean, that definitely means he's going to be a part of that tag team title match later. He's going to be there to accompany the Super Sparks Brothers, seeing as he wasn't dealt with here and now. But what the hell is this? Well, Vermongo and Taylor Andrews having to leave the ring quickly, because here is our Cruiserweight Champion Hector Rodriguez, and Hector Rodriguez does not have a scheduled matchup here at Halloween Havoc. I actually had no idea that Hector Rodriguez was making his way to the ring tonight. Hector Rodriguez coming out here, and again, I don't know what he has to say. But he is the longest reigning Cruiserweight Champion in MPWF history, ladies and gentlemen. He's the longest reigning champion in the MPWF at the moment. He has held that title for 10 months, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost November. When the November hits, he will have broken the 11-month reign of being Cruiserweight Champion. No Cruiserweight in the MPWF has been able to dethrone him of that championship. And that is an impressive feat. But again, Hector Rodriguez is not scheduled for a segment or a match here right now. So what does this superstar have to say? He is the youngest competitor in the MPWF. He is not of the legal drinking age here in the United States. I guess that would probably take anyone off. Can't even drink his sorrows away, but nonetheless, what does a Cruiserweight Champion have to say? Well, I'm not too sure about that, Hector Rodriguez. I can understand not having a matchup, but being the... Oh, what the hell is this? I don't think our tech crew is supposed to put this here, ladies and gentlemen. The Lost Art Graduate is coming. I have no idea what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hector Rodriguez is standing in the ring perplexed like most of us. But here we are backstage with MIchelle McCool and Brian Adams. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are a couple, if you are watching for the first time. There's actually been one of the few rare interactions they have in the MPWF. They're not really into PDA, so take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. So there's definitely concern there for both people as they will be competing in championship matches, and MIchelle McCool will be challenging for the women's title now. And here we go with our next contest of this evening. And that segment we just saw was actually videotaped during the time that Hector Rodriguez came out to the ring. So I mean, you see the concern in MIchelle McCool's face, the concern with Brian Adams. I mean, both competitors have tough nights ahead of them. Both have the opportunity to compete to become the top of their division. MIchelle McCool must defeat Helga if she wants to be the women's champion. MIchelle McCool has been out for an extremely long time. Over 5 months, she has been gone from MPWF action at the hands of Helga. But she returned at SummerSlam, and now the woman who brought Helga to the MPWF has the opportunity to take her away from the MPWF and take away the thing that matters to her most, and that's the MPWF Women's Championship. We already saw a great women's title match, well, not women's title match, but women's match earlier, but we see another one right now with these two women. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, the women's champion Helga, and that's a really interesting attire. I mean, Yoshihari Atari came out with an interesting attire, and, well, that was a really good interesting attire. This is a really bad interesting attire. Helga, I'm not exactly sure what she is wearing right now, but she is a Scandinavian native, the women's champion, the most dominant woman in all of car wrestling. Like I said before, I dare you, I dare anyone to find a woman more dominant, more destructive, more impressive than that woman right there, Helga. Look at the size of the championship she has to carry to the ring with her because of how big she is. There is no woman on the face of this planet that matches up to Helga in any shape, form, or fashion. I mean, MIchelle McCool is going to need a miracle to defeat her for the women's championship tonight, because Helga is in the zone. She's no longer as she was when she first came into the company. She knows exactly what to do in that ring and how to do it and when to do it. And MIchelle McCool, who is also one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time, is going to have to come up with a really smart game plan if she expects to defeat Helga for the women's championship tonight. I mean, MIchelle McCool being the first ever woman to be the WWE Women's and Divas Champion. I mean, she has a lot of accolades on her own, but she has never won the big one, the MPWF Women's Championship. And I mean, it must eat away at her that the woman she brought into the MPWF won it before she did. As a rebound suplex. Right. Oh, look at MIchelle McCool now fighting back here. And MIchelle McCool there with a forearm smash, knocking down Helga. But again, the interesting thing about this is the personal animosity between these two women that makes this matchup so special between these two. So much history. And oh, never mind, Helga able to move out the way. And now Helga has MIchelle McCool up, and there's a big-time power slam by Helga. And oh, MIchelle McCool though tripping her up. I mean, Helga's bigger than most male wrestlers on this roster. That's amazing. And MIchelle McCool fighting back with those punches, pounding away at Helga. And oh, McCool now gonna go for a high-risk move here. And oh, what a move there by MIchelle McCool. And now MIchelle McCool going for the cover here, trying to finish this one here. 1, 2, and Helga able to get the shoulder up. And now, oh, look at that shot there by MIchelle. MIchelle now throwing Helga to the outside of the ring here. MIchelle now over the clothesline, knocks Helga off the apron. And now McCool headed to the top rope. McCool gonna go high risk on Helga right now. Wow, my goodness, corkscrew on the outside of the ring. MIchelle McCool going high risk. And don't forget, MIchelle McCool's hurt in this matchup. MIchelle McCool was injured when she was hit backstage by the steel pipe at the hands of Helga on MPWF 4 episode 19. Helga already got herself an advantage in this matchup. But I mean, with moves like that, maybe MIchelle McCool could pull this one out the bag. And oh, what the hell is Helga doing here with the steel steps? I mean, yeah, you get disqualified, Helga, but again, I guess it doesn't matter if Helga gets disqualified or not. See, she's the champion. So the champion just has to not lose the matchup. They don't have to win. Helga can lose by disqualification. And oh, what a... Now, what's Helga doing here? Oh, there's a big-time elbow. And now, just pushing her away. Just pushes MIchelle McCool away there. And now Helga touring towards MIchelle McCool. And oh, what a clothesline. What a big knockdown by Helga, taking out MIchelle McCool there. Now MIchelle McCool, they're trying to fight back. MIchelle McCool now throwing Helga to the outside of the ring, but Helga hangs on. And now MIchelle McCool. Oh, what a shot to Helga. Helga falling off the apron. And MIchelle McCool is giving Helga a run for her money. MIchelle McCool is not backing down in this matchup.